Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Breacher, who wanted the a mobile suit as the Big Tony from Sakugan. And I looked at the traits of it, which was head built into chest, kind of claws, kind of a squatty build, and yellow lights on the face/torso. And the Zagaki seemed like the easiest way to get there, so that's what I went with. You're going to see kind of a rough start to the round here, because I probably could have beaten this GP-03. I might even have been able to defend myself against the Mark II while it was down. But, unfortunately, there's also a Super Gundam off to the side hitting me with missiles, and those missiles are really good. If you've not tried the Super Gundam on the ground yet, do not sleep on that. It is a good machine. It is a good support, and it also has piercing on its main weapon. So, yeah, Super Gundam is a thing. It's a very good thing. But unless you're fighting against it, in which case it can be a very bad thing. But on our team, we have the other recently made ground-compatible mobile suit, the GP-04, which also is pretty good. It has a ridiculously long range, and just good skills all around. It's almost a general in terms of its skill set. But yeah, so yeah, we're having a rough start, but not the roughest start. I've played a couple of rounds lately with, I think, 2 consecutive team wipes before things at least caught up. And I don't remember if I won those or not, but I think we got close. So yeah, so I'm not a I know this game can be incredibly frustrating, but I'm an advocate of just trying to keep your cool and not giving up when you're like a minute in and things are going horribly against you. Like I said, really frustrating. I know it as well as anybody else does. But yeah, just don't quite give up at the very beginning. Give it a good few minutes first if you can. But yeah, so let's see. I've done a little bit of damage here and there. If I could have caught that. I still kind of regret not being able to get to that GP-03, but I just landed a good shot on that Mark II that was trying to help it earlier, so maybe I'll be able to kill it. Yes! And then the GP-03 came in, and my teammate was here, so yeah, we're in a really good position this time. It's almost the opposite of what was happening at the beginning of the round. GP-03 is on the ground, and my team is focusing it. It's not quite alone, but its teammate is not in their mobile suit, and even though I'm dead, we destroyed that Dom type. I'm not sure what it was, but I'm guessing the Dois custom. And yeah, so I think things are going a good bit better. Yeah, we've actually got a lead now, so yeah, like I said, sometimes it turns around if you're lucky. And if not, you can. Sometimes it just doesn't. Sorry, just having the usual, brain things, because I do have things of the brain. And let's see, like, I don't officially have things of the brain, but I am a really forgetful person, very scatterbrained, always have been. But yet I'm the only one in the house who can remember like important dates, important addresses, phone numbers. And maybe I'm scatterbrained because I'm pretty much the household's like entire memory. I am basically the RAM for my family here, so maybe that's why I have memory problems, because I have a detailed catalog of where all the important, appliances and implements and things in the house are, and not a lot of memory for like completing sentences like I'm struggling with right now. But yeah, I got surrounded and killed again. I got way too far out, and if I was going to go way too far out on my own, I probably should have gone after that Super Gundam, which I think killed me again or came close. But yeah, we're keeping things relatively even. We're a little bit behind, but that can be fixed, especially if we can isolate a couple of them and thin out their numbers a little bit. We'll see about that. But at least at least I was in range to throw a bunch of missiles at that Super Gundam where they do the most good. And yeah, I'm trying to get up the hill, but as you can see from the number of things that are up the hill, it's not a place I want to go alone. So right now I'm just trying to weaken the Super Gundam at range. And also keep an eye on whatever's to my right, which I'm thinking probably the Mark II. Might be something else. There's the GPO-3 above me. And yeah, I'm just trying to seek and destroy on the Super Gundam, which caught me in a tackle, and I'm going to have to, yeah, unfortunately, Zagaki does not have the longest arms in the world, but that worked out nicely. Because, yeah, I was out of boost, so I had to make the swing, but the swing did not reach. Luckily, I was able to catch up after my boost recovered, so nothing wrong with that. And I got the Super Gundam, and now it's time to head back and see who else I can isolate and stab. Looks like a Gerbera Tetra this time, which... nice colors, too. I wonder if that's supposed to be Battle or Bilvine. I don't know. But just a guess from the color layout. Could be something else entirely, but... Gerbera Tetra would have a good profile for the Bilvine. It's got the same kind of very sleek lines. I'm trying to think if the Bilvine would be Yutaka Izubuchi as well, but because I think, he did the 0080 stuff. The Tetra is probably Kotoki again. Although it may be one of the ones that Mika Akitaka did for 0083. As always, there's a bunch of mecha designers on every Gundam production, and they all kind of clean up after each other and you know, iterate on each other's designs. Mark Simmons has put together a pretty comprehensive production history of the original Gundam at this point. And it's kind of fascinating to see what designs came from Kunio Okawara and were cleaned up by Yoshikazu Yasuhiko, or vice versa. There was a lot of back and forth on the designs for the original Gundam. Like, Okawara designed the Dom, Yasuhiko finished it and gave it its proportions. It was originally proportioned pretty similarly to Okawara's Zaku illustration. But yeah, it's just really kind of, like I said, really kind of fascinating to see how this stuff has worked. But I am amazed that claw took. I did not expect that. But I am probably not going to survive long enough to kill that Super Gundam. No, sadly I'm not. But I'm doing okay, I think. We might actually win this. We're only about 1,200 points behind, so we'll see. But yeah, I like reading about how things are made generally. Like, my brother's the more technical person. He likes to read about how things are made on a physical level. I like to read about how creative work is done. I don't think that's given me any great insight on how to do it for myself, unfortunately. But that's just, you know, that's how it is. But, let's see, we're getting close. We're within 1,000 points, and this, I think this Mark II may have figured out it is in a bad, bad place. And we just need one more kill and we'll get it. And I'm going to throw missiles at this Tetra and move in as fast as I can. And we got it. I think somebody else got the kill before I did, and that's fine. The kill was got, and I'm pretty sure we got the win. Yes, we did. So yeah, I hope I got the basic Big Tony colors about right. It was hard to find something I could get really close with, but yeah, 3945, 109,000 damage. And let's look at the final stats. 6 and 4, you know, kind of deathy, but I do that with raids sometime. It's a pretty solid outing, I think. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I'll tell you, though, one of the things over the years that I've come to dislike when I read about the making of things is people who claim that there was some big plan for a whole, like, you know, broad-reaching series or franchise and that they stuck to it religiously. That's not how it works. It really isn't. The making of Gundam is a good example because, yeah, there's between the novel and the TV series and the original plan for the TV series, there's at least 3 different endings for the original Gundam that were all totally different. So, you know, two of those we saw in various formats. One of those we never did. But yeah, just things change, and I feel like people who claim to be working from some big plan, they kind of make it sound magical in a way when it's actually just work and refining things and revising things and being willing to you know, change your mind when you have to make something work, to get something out the door, and or just, get closer to the story you want to tell than you were originally. Like I said, I have a lot of opinions about this, for better or worse, but just don't. If you're out there creating stuff, never feel obligated to stick to your original draft. Explore, have fun.